guys, myself Anu Singhal, and today I'm gonna tell you a story of a movie. And the actor of the movie is my favorite, Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. And this is my favorite movie, and the name of the movie is Devdas. I think this movie filmed in 2002 or 2003, I'm not sure about it. So it's a love story, it's a classic love story, it's a story of 1990s. So it's basically a story between two families and a brothel. And before I start the story of this movie, I want to just tell you some few names. And the main actor of this movie is Shah Rukh Khan, and he plays a role of Dev Babu. And and uh, and the lead actress, and there are two lead actresses in this movie, and one of is Chandramukhi and Paro. So the role of Chandramukhi was played by Madhuri Dixit, and the role of Paro was played by Aishwarya Rai. So what actually happened in that story? So Dev Babu got his degree from England. So after 10 years, he returned in India, and he belongs to a very rich family. And Paro, and he used to, and when he was in India after before 10 years back. So when he was child, so he used to play with the girl Paro, and Paro was a neighbor. And she belongs to a not very good family, but okay family. So after 10 years, when he came India and returned to India after getting his degree. And then Paro and Dev Babu just used to play, and they just felt in love. And after all this happening, and the mother of the Dev Babu Sumitra Sumitra. And when Sumitra got to know about this incident, and then in that, and she organizes a function. And in that function, she invited the family of Paro, and they just and she just and she what she did was not right. And she blamed them, and about their love. And she said, you belongs to a very low class family, and whatever you are doing is not right. And they just insulted them. And after all this happened, the father of Dev Babu was also denied about this marriage, and about this fact. So after that incident, the mother of Paro said that I will marry my daughter to a family which is more wealthier than you. Then actually it happened. She fixed her marriage of Paro to a very wealthy family, which is wealthier than Mukherjee family. Mukherjee family is a family of Dev Babu. And after that, Dev Babu just shocked, and he was in shock. And he was because he was in love with that girl, and he's not going to marry that girl. And then he used to go in brothel. So here is a new story turns out, when he goes to the brothel. And there was a girl in that brothel and she is Vaishya, and her name is and Chandramukhi. Her name is Chandramukhi. Then Chandramukhi, after when Dev Babu used to come daily in that brothel, then Chandramukhi felt love with Dev Babu. And suddenly Dev realized that she is getting married. Then he realized that I should say her to just cancel this marriage. And because he want to marry him, then he went to her and said about that, I love you, and I want to marry you. But Paro said, when I said to you I love you, you just denied, and you just said that you don't deserve me, and whatever it was. so she just denied. And so yeah, then Devabu was in shock, and he used to go in brothel daily, and used to drink liquor a lot. So after all this happened, then Paru got married in a very wealthy family. After get married, then she realized that the boy, the guy who she was married, is very elder, and he's very elder than her, and he has 2 or 3 kids, and one girl who is the same age, who is sharing the same age as Paru. So so then, but he, what can she do? She just settled down and used to live there happily. Then there was an incident that there was a function in Paro's family, in which family Paro's got married, and there was a some belief or some kind of that there should be a mud from the brothel. From there should be there we have to take mud from brothel if you want to do Durga Puja. So Paru went to Chandramukhi brothel to take the mud from them, and she criticizes her to and accuses her to just for the loss of. And she realizes that and criticizes a lot to Chandramukhi about the health and about the nature of the Dev Babu. But after talking a lot to Chandramukhi, she realizes that she's in love with Dev Babu, and she's in love, and then she invited Chandramukhi for Dev Puja in her house, and Chandramukhi denied and said no, but she requested a lot to come in the function, and then Chandramukhi went there. And there was a guy, and who is a little brother of Paro's husband, and he used to went to the brothel once in a month and once in a week. So she knows to Chandramukhi, and then she and sorry he knows to Chandramukhi, and he just he just said in a whole party that she's a Vaishya and all this stuff, and just she just created a scene. And after all that scene, Dev Babu came to once said to Paru that I will come to your house and or your gate before my dad. So the condition of Dev Babu is now like she cannot take a drink a drop of liquor because he is so ill. Then Dev Babu and his best friend Chunni Balu, sorry Chunni Lal, and he's a best friend of Dev Babu, and they were suddenly met in a train. So in that train, Chunni Lal just requested and forced Dev Babu to take liquor, and he actually don't know about the condition of Dev Babu, what he's facing, and what he's feeling, and what is happening to his life, and he just requested and forced him to by giving the kasam of his friendship, and he just requested a lot. Then they will drink a lot, they drink liquor, and his health was getting poor and poor, and then he went to the before his last breath, he went to the whole house of Paru, and then he died. And then the whole movie was finished, and Paru was running to see who died in the front of the gate, but her family just stopped her to go there. So it's a whole story. I know a lot of facts and a lot of incident I missed out, and there was a very famous incident where the father of his Dev Babu was died, and when Shah Rukh Khan went to his funeral, and went to his funeral, with full of drunk and full of drunk attitude. So there was a very good scene. So this movie is all about the Shah Rukh Khan acting and the story and the direction and the one thing which you like about the scene or the aggression in the acting what and which Shah Rukh Khan is trying to show. And I am sure that if you will see this movie, you will love it. And just thank you for the listening my story.